Welcome to another Kartra funnel review by Marketing Funnels Lion. But first, a quick disclaimer. At the end of this video, you will discover the Lion's funnel score and how effective the funnel is. Is it even worth trying or buying? Is it better or worse than some of the other funnels? Can it be improved, or is it a complete waste of time? We will provide you with the verdict. Is the funnel poor, average, good, very good, or outstanding quality? And we'll summarize the value by listing the pros and cons. Let's get started. Kartra funnel review number 11, email course campaign. So what is the email course campaign? Well, it's an email campaign designed as a course for potential leads to learn about your product before buying. The course is in the form of a 5-day crash course. The lead will now be sent one lesson per day for 5 days. And once they have completed the crash course, they'll be directed to the sales page where they can purchase the product. The campaign comes with 9 pages, 7 tags, 5 videos, 1 list, 1 form, 9 products, and 1 sequence. And here's the chart, the diagram that we will review in more depth in the video. Ready to go? Let's dive in. Okay, so let's start by importing the email course campaign. We'll give it a prefix 011 and let's see what it brings. After the campaign imports, we can review the assets in here. So let's take a look at what we have. Tags, lists, videos, sequences, products, pages, and forms. It looks like one of the more complex campaigns. Let's start from the top. The tags. Okay, the tags, number one, the category, that's good. That makes it easier to search, so that's definitely a plus. Lessons are tagged, course started, and then eventually the product purchased. So solid on the tag front for sure. Lists. There should be likely a list. Okay, so we only have a list for anyone that purchased the product. That's fine. Videos, there are likely placeholders for the membership. Nothing out of ordinary here. We've seen these videos before. There is an email sequence. Good. Products, pages, and forms. All right, let's go to, we'll review the sequences in the context of the products, pages, and forms. We need to take a look at the pages, but what I'm surprised is that there is no membership here, which was part of the intro, that there is a course, but I can see that there is no actual membership in here. There are just the videos, which is fine. I probably wouldn't do it that way, but it's okay to do it as an embedded video. So let's take a look at the pages. The pages are numbered, which makes it easier to follow the logic. We have a site email course, which is also a plus. So I'm going to pause the video, open all these pages in separate tabs, and we'll do a quick review right after. I have all the pages open here as individual tabs. Let's take a look at the chart or a diagram to figure out what the actual flow of this funnel is. The funnel starts with an opt-in page where you enrolled into the course. Then you get a thank you page confirming your enrollment, and then it should be a sequence of 5 daily emails that direct you to the course plan page. And that also should give you access to individual lessons. And each of those lessons should be an upsell to a paid membership or paid program of some kind with a thank you page. I'm quite interested how they manage this course plan within the email sequence. So let's discover that. So here are the pages, starting with the email course opt-in. So the page design is clean, nice and bright. The color is debatable. It's personal whether you like orange and this really bright blue, but it is fully functional. So let's sign up here. This is funnel 11. So when I sign up for the course, I'm bounced into the thank you page. Well, the first impression of the thank you page is too busy. The colors are hard to read, so I don't think I'll score this page very high. Is it consistent with the other page in terms of design? Yes, a little bit. The thank you for registering, that's fairly standard in Kartra's templates, but it is functional, but nothing to write home about. So once I opt in, I'm going to actually go back so I can display this page in case we need it, because I have the thank you page open in a separate tab. Then the email sequence should be directing me to classroom pages. There are 4 of them. I only opened the first one, and you don't have access to this lesson. Get access to this lesson. What will happen if I click on this? All right, I'm getting the course plan where I can enter the classroom, enter specific classes. This is actually very nicely done. Maybe, not sure if you agree with me, there's lack of consistency on a color palette. We are all over the map with different colors. And if I enter class 1, I don't have access to this lesson. I have to click on this button to get access. So it'll be interesting. I'm interested in finding out how do they enable that through tags and maybe through some sort of elevated access. It's certainly not it's not working for me yet. I need to be signed up. Okay. I already signed up once, so let me do this again. 011. This time we'll just say B. Back to thank you page. Okay. There is thank you for the purchase, and back to the course plan. All right. There's certain lack of clarity for me how this funnel should be working. Let's look at the back end. So at this moment, we could take a look at the email sequence. So you can see the first one I used the 011, then 011B. So I have been assigned a tag email course started, and I'm added to the sequence of email course. Good, so let's look at the sequences. There are 2 leads here, both of them are me. So let's look at the sequence itself. So the starting rule for the sequence is the tag email course started. That works fine, functional. So we have course intro email, and then daily emails, lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then unsubscribe from a sequence and a complete. Perfect, I like that. So let's look at the course info. How is it set up? Right after previous step, anyone reaching that, welcome to. Okay, so name of the course, anything in square brackets, it will not be automatically populated. So you have to edit this, but that's fine. This is a template, so no issues there. Any calls to action here? So you can probably tell that I'm not a fan of red text. I think that the bold would be better, but I think this is just an indication of you needing to replace that. That's maybe in that case, it's fine. And this link will take us to the classroom. Good. Now within the classroom, I don't have access to this lesson. When I click on this, I'm bounced back. So there was no way for me to review the video, or for that matter, to even pay for the course. I don't see the redirection to any payment. Maybe it will be done within the next email. So this is just a course intro. Let's see lesson 1. Lesson 1, fairly standard. Okay, so we do have tagging. If I click on any link, I'll get a tag. So we have to check if the pages have any condition that I have to have the tag to review the content. And what is the email content? Okay, click on to access your first lesson. Let's do that. And enter classroom. Still nothing. Okay, no problem. Let's see if there is a different call to action in the last email. No, same call to action, same call, yeah, same setup, and likely the copy will be the same. Good. All right. So in meantime, I did receive the first email, which is the course intro. Actually, you know what? I'm going to assign this tag to my lead and see if that allows me to consume the content. So how would I do that? Go back to Kartra, and unfortunately I'm signed out, so let me pause and sign back in. All right, so after re-logging in, I'm back in the list of leads. I'm going to assign some tags here. So let's go to tags, add tag, and then select the category, email course, and then I'll assign lesson 1 and lesson 2 just to see if I can hack the system and confirm that everything is working. By the way, I had to restart my browser so the pages are not reopened. So if something looks slightly differently from a recording a moment ago, that's the reason. So let's go back to pages, and I'm going to open Classroom 1. And let's see if we're getting the different results. So get access to this lesson. Enter class 1. I do have the tag and I still don't have access to it. So let's see if these pages are indeed in any way controlled with a tag. So I'm going to edit this page and also the course plan. Okay, let's edit this page. Now that's interesting. When editing this page, we're actually seeing a different page than the preview. So there has to be some sort of a filter. Let me show you what I mean by that. So this is the page that I'm editing. Okay, I don't have access to this lesson. So and you can see that the component is in here, but I don't have access to the top portion, which is likely controlled with the BAM, behavioral adaptive marketing, or some sort of a tag. Let's see if there is a condition set up like this. So nothing in here. Yeah, so there is hide display only to those subscribed to a tag. And I do have that tag. But the system, likely my browser settings, don't allow the placement of the cookie, and I can't really execute that. I can't really see this at all, even though I do have that tag. That's interesting. All right, so I'm thinking that this segment has the same condition. Hide, yeah, I have to have the tag, which I do have. and it doesn't allow me, and there's nothing in here. Display only to those not subscribed to a tag. Well, that's actually me, and that's what it's showing to me, but it's not true. So that's interesting. I'm going to actually fail this funnel because there are more elegant way of managing the access. You could do this through the membership, then you can revoke the access, and it's foolproof. The tagging, depending on the browser settings, is not foolproof. So unfortunately, that's a fail. Where is the call to action to purchase the program? It could be in the course plan. Let's edit this page and see if it has a similar type of a structure. So we have a section here. Let's see if the section is controlled in any way. Yep, you do have to have the tag to see this, and then enter the classroom is redirecting to the page where, again, it confirms. So signing in confirms that you have a tag. I get it. So this funnel is not as broken as I thought, because this is your filter. If you sign in, the system will recognize you, and then you can access specific tags, and only the tags that you have the permission to see. Conceptually, this is a great funnel. In my opinion, the technology behind it is not. So I think we're going to pause it in here, and I also don't see anywhere a call to action to purchase the product. None of the pages has that. Thank you for your purchase, but which one is the sales page? Well, let's take a look at that. We didn't look at the product yet. So let me grab the quick link to the checkout. So the product is set up correctly, $1 a placeholder, no problem. And let's see what sales page they have designated for this specific product. We know which thank you page, but which one is the sales page? So right in here, we have pages. So Classroom 5 is the sales page. All right, let's see if it's true. 7, Classroom page. Let's edit this page. So on the last day, they will make you an offer to purchase the product. And here it is. These sections are controlled by the tag, but also the product is embedded on the last day, on the last email. Very good. I get it. It works. It would, in my opinion, require a significant rework to make sure that it works across all browsers and all devices, because people sometimes sign up on one device and then come and do their work on another device. You sign up on a cell phone and then you want to finish your course on a desktop or a laptop. So that's it. Let me tabulate the numbers and give you the final verdict. The funnel scored 62.7 on the Lion funnel score, and we take a number of assets, number of features into consideration. Some of them is number of the actual asset, number of pages, the effort it took to create it, the functionality it delivers, the originality, and the documentation or For that matter, we also subtract points for any errors that we find. So the score is relatively high, 62.7. The verdict? It's actually average. It could have scored a lot higher if it wasn't for the issue with the tags that control access to portions of pages. I think that access is not reliable, and you will see this in a moment. So what are the pros? Well, it's free and it's a great concept. I would actually build on that concept. I think that it's functional. You can engage your audience with daily emails for 5 days and give them the content. Some content creators call it a 5-day challenge. You could combine this 5-day challenge with this funnel and be successful. The cons: hiding the content by tags, non-functional. It doesn't work across all devices, all browsers. There's no documentation. It's fairly complex. In my opinion, not every beginner would be able to figure this out and improve the functionality on their own. And also the page design continues to be poor. I think Kartra could do a better job. So how does it stack against other funnels, other templates? So you can see that it scored 62.7. Normally I give 0 points on a fail, but this is not a critical fail. You could redo the pages and be successful. The previous campaign scored 60. And here's the list of other funnels, other videos that you can see we have reviewed already. So feel free to explore other videos. You can see that this is actually one of the highest scoring funnels so far. If you find this content useful, click on like and subscribe. It helps our channel and you'll get notified when we post the new content. So thank you in advance. Visit our page for more information and to join our free membership with Kartra tips and tricks and free downloadable funnel templates. Do you want to be part of the community and have the access to live Q&As? Join us on Patreon. Thank you for watching. Next video is coming soon.